Pure stone cold survival at this point, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I'm going to have to give y'all time to come in the building because I see that you too, I don't know why, have not been sending out my notifications, you know, and I know there's somebody in the higher uppers that's trying to shut me down. This is pure stone cold survival at this point. But I must not stop, can't stop, won't stop like Diddy Glover. Salute to Chrissy in the building, Bronzo, Miss Jaguar Wright. Jaguar Wright is in the building, guys. Make sure y'all I need y'all to make some noise for Jaguar Wright. She is in the building. And you see, I got her on the big screen right now, guys. This is pure stone cold survival at this point. We are now surviving Miss Alopecia. This is pure stone ball head survival at this point. And that's no disrespect to anyone that has the alopecia thing. But I'm telling you, Jada, I need to talk to you. It's time to put you back in your place. This is pure survival at this point. So now, Miss Jaguar Wright, part 2 of the Real Life Street Stars podcast, it just hit the fan right now. And it's on fire. So if you did not watch part 2 of the Real Life Street Stars podcast, Jaguar Wright Part 2, you better jump on it right now. Because Jada Pinkett is outraged. She's outraged right now. I cannot make this up. People been hitting me up on Instagram left and right. Motherfuckers are saying they're part of Jada Pinkett's team, and she is pissed, and she's flaming. And this is my whole thing, Jada. Is anything that Jaguar Wright said about Will Smith allegedly having a secret gay love affair with his own child? If none of it's true, then why are you so upset, Miss Alopecia? Why are you outraged? Motherfuckers is saying that you are going off on Jaguar Wright, on Twitter, wherever the fuck that you going off on her at. It's already getting back to me, Jada. This interview has not even been out that long. Well, how long? 3 hours. 3 hours. And you already know that Jaguar Wright knows Bilal. If y'all remember Bilal, the one that came out, he was on Tasha K's platform talking about that he was pounding Will Smith out. I'm talking about doodle stains all in the air. Doodle stains everywhere. Dwayne Martin was clapping Will Smith's cheeks. Jaguar, I'm telling you, listen, Jada Pinkett is pissed right now. This is pure stone cold survival. She's outraged. And my whole thing is she was outraged with Bilal. She made all them threats on TMZ. They went up to her. So how do you feel about Bilal, the guy who grew up with Will Smith? That was Will Smith's, what was he, his secretary? Or he was doing some type of work for Will Smith. And he exposed what he saw that Will and Dwayne was doing in that motherfucking trailer. Jada Pinkett talking about, don't worry about it. My attorneys, we gonna sue. But you did nothing, Jada. You did nothing. Surviving the fact that you was just running your mouth, talking about what you was going to do because Bilal exposed you and you ain't did a damn thing. This is pure survival. That's why y'all got to understand. When Cat Williams said this was going to be the year of exposure, haven't you guys been seeing that? Haven't you been seeing it? Since that man said it was going to be the year of exposure, you've been seeing motherfuckers get exposed since the new year started. Since this whole new motherfucking year. You know what I'm saying? And then you have people like Jaguar Wright, Gene Deal, different people that's been saying this shit for years. Now it's so relevant. You know what I mean? When they've been saying this. Now we just getting even more extra shit. And look at Jaden running around having that love affair with Justin Bieber. Jaden Smith has been cheating on Tyler, the Creator. I'm telling you, that now, Jada, if you want to be upset, why would you have your son out there breaking this boy's heart? He broke Tyler, the Creator's heart. This is pure survival. And you ain't say nothing when he was sitting there talking about, Tyler, the Creator, that's my boyfriend. That's my boyfriend. And Tyler didn't even want nobody to know. And now Tyler, the Creator, know he's getting cheated on by Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber and motherfucking Jaden is having a love affair, sex tapes dropping left and right with them two. And Tyler, the creator, is somewhere hurt right now. He don't want to put out no music, no nothing. Jada, that's what you need to be talking about. But let me tell you something. You upset with Jaguar Wright putting you exposing Will Smith, and allegedly to me it sounds like guilt. It sounds like guilt. Surviving the fact that you must be guilty for you to be upset and acting like you going off on her. This is pure survival. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't promote violence, Jada. But I'm telling you, motherfuckers is saying you tweet somebody gonna get slapped. I don't think you gonna want to go ahead and rump with her. This is pure survival. Y'all already seen it and heard Jaguar, right? I don't think that you want to try to slap nobody, Miss Alopecia. You know what I'm talking about? You ain't slapping a goddamn thing. This is pure survival. You sat there and disrespect Will Smith and been exposing him for years. And to me, I feel like you're more upset and more outraged because Jaguar Wright said something that you didn't say yet. That's what you mad about. You're more mad because you wanted to expose it first, as if we didn't see this weird, creepy shit happening already. Jada! This is crazy, guys. So I'm gonna let y'all hear. If you did not hear part two of Jaguar Wright going off, snapping like a bucket of crabs on a real life street star, Jada Pinkett Smith, her been watching this interview already. She's going off, like I said. And my whole thing is, why would you be mad? Why would you be so upset if there's no truth to this? Because I went and dug something up. After I watched Jaguar on this, I've already seen certain things with Jaden Smith saying and Justin Bieber that Diddy Glover and Will Smith had something going on, and they was bringing Will Smith and Diddy Glover hooked Jaden and Justin Bieber up. The proof is out there. This is pure survival. And I saw some crazy shit after I watched this interview with Will Smith kissing Jaden on the mouth. I got a son, okay? Now, I love my son dearly, but I'm not kissing my son on the mouth. I'm not kissing my daughter. I'm not kissing none of them on the mouth. Last time I kissed my kids on the mouth, they was probably like 2, motherfucking 3. I don't even remember kissing them on the mouth when they was that young. But I understand when they young. Jaden Smith is like, what, 38, 39, 40 years old? This is pure survival. I don't believe that little motherfucker's in his 20s. I think Jaden Smith probably 50 years old. The way he walked up behind Justin Bieber, had his pecker poking all on Justin Bieber's rear end. He's done that before. He's been on this earth before. Surviving the fact that Jaden Smith been on this earth before. That whole family, Jada, this is your fault to me. If Will Smith was doing something with Jaden, is your fault. You was the one getting them high. You came out and said that you got the whole fucking family high. Jada Pinkett, motherfucking Jaden Smith been saying that you been getting motherfuckers high. Will Smith probably was so high and looked at Jaden and thought he was a girl, thought he was you. This is pure survival. How you know Will Smith didn't look at Jaden Smith and think that he was you, Jada? Y'all both bald-headed. This is pure survival. You know what I'm saying? And you was getting them high. You got the whole fucking family high. You talking about Tupac living in the guest room. You keep going in the guest room, spending nights and days and weeks in that motherfucker. Don't nobody know where you at. You coming out the guest room talking about, yeah, I was just with Tupac on vacation. I went to the guest room. I was on vacation with Tupac. This is pure survival. So that whole family is twisted, Jada, and they're all weird as hell. So it's hard for me not to believe that it's possible. This is pure survival. We are surviving Teresa Bullock's super chat. Shout out to Teresa Bullock. We are surviving Teresa Bullock's super chat. You know what I mean? But I'm going to tell you right now, I got to let y'all see what Jaguar Wright said and tell me, y'all, if this is not true, then why is Jada Pinkett going off on Twitter, tweeting all kinds of stuff? That bitch needs to mind her motherfucking business, stay out of my family business, keep me and Will name out her mouth. Who is she talking about? Who is she talking about? And I bet you go up on Twitter, they're going to probably say somebody else is tweeting that. The people that's sending me this information on fucking Instagram, you know what I mean? They're going to get rid of this shit. You already went off on Bilal and said that you was going to sue Bilal and ain't sued shit. Bilal said what he said about you last year. And Jaguar Wright just said she already talked to Bilal and Bilal was hiding somewhere in a fucking cave somewhere. You know what I mean? Like Osama bin Laden. This is pure survival. But nobody sued him. Jada, I just feel like you're jealous because she broke a story that you did not say. You know what I mean? But when I seen Will kissing Jaden on the lips, even if he didn't actually do, actually pull his pants down and give him the winker or the Oshkosh goulash, he might have made the boys feel that way by mistake. I don't know. You know what I mean? But listen to what Jaguar Wright said, that Jada Pinkett is going off. I won't be surprised if she come out with a book after this. This is pure survival.
I'm talking. Every time I drive past Sam Houston on 45, you know what I hear when I see him? That's all I hear. The warden of the South.
Yeah.
Sitting there looking down on everybody. They made a big deal over Robert E. Lee. Imagine what they would do if you tried to take down old Sam Houston.
Come on now. It'll be a problem.
It'd be carnage.
It'll be a problem.
Sam Houston there ain't gonna stay there.
So, Jack,
every time I drive past, that's all I hear.
Nick. Now, another thing that, of course, you spoke on last time was, and at the time it happened, was a slap by Will Smith to Chris Rock. We spoke on it. But since then, Jada Pinkett has written a book where she reveals that multiple times she tried to commit suicide.
Yeah.
Not saying exactly what the reason was.
I don't know why she keeps trying. She just get it done. Don't be bad at everything.
Shit.
Wow. This is pure survival. She said, why don't she just get it done? Don't be bad at everything. I didn't even know Jada Pinkett Smith was threatening to take her own life. That Jada Pinkett Smith been running around saying this stuff in books. And Jaguar Wright just said, I don't know what she waiting for. You've been terrible at everything else. You've been a terrible wife. You've been a terrible mother. You know what I mean? Like, your kids can't even bring their fucking friends over without you trying to fuck them. This is pure survival at this point. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, Jada. I'm just keeping it real. It was a low down dirty shame. The fact that Jaden Smith brought his boyfriend over, because August Alsina wasn't just Jaden's friend. People keep getting that mixed up. August Alsina was Jaden Smith's boyfriend. And August Alsina, after he was dealing with Jada, August went and got a boyfriend. And August Alsina's boyfriend got a boyfriend. This is pure survival. You know what I'm saying? How could you be a son? You stole your son's boyfriend, and you want to be mad at this woman for putting out there what the hell has been going on in the Smith residence. I'll say allegedly, but if you going off, if this is true, you're really going off about this interview, and it only been out for 3 hours, then to me, I believe every word. It's not nothing that she said yet that I didn't see no damn truth and receipts to it. That's why I looked it up. And when I saw Will Smith kissing Jaden in the mouth, like how Diddy Glover was kissing his mother on the mouth, it was pure survival at that point. I said, damn, I didn't even know this shit. This crazy, guys.
Smith to Chris Rock. We spoke on it. But since then, Jada Pinkett has written a book where she reveals that multiple times she tried to commit suicide.
Yeah.
Not saying exactly what the reason was.
I don't know why she keeps trying. She just get it done. Don't be bad at everything.
Shit.
Yeah. You was an all right actress. You was a terrible wife. You was a bad mother.
Wow.
He's who knew that your husband was doing things to boys and did stuff to your son, and you ain't do shit about it.
Wow. Wow. Did y'all hear that? Y'all got to get your likes up. Get the likes up. Jaguar Wright just said you knew that Will Smith was doing something to your son and you did nothing about it. This is pure survival. And all we've been seeing is Jaden Smith like kind of running down on boys. This is pure survival. He hugged Justin Bieber from the back. I don't even think Justin Bieber wanted to let everybody know that they go together. This is pure survival. He got his controlling ways from you, Jada. He got his controlling ways. Surviving the fact that Jaden Smith act more like his mother than his father. This is pure survival. He used to be the Karate Kid. We used to think that he was the Karate Kid until we found out that he was kicking he was karate chopping penises. He was karate chopping penises. This is pure survival at this point. I cannot make this up. Smash that like button. This is pure survival. You hear what Jaguar Wright just said, and Jada Pinkett Smith is pissed off about this. So if she's mad within 3 hours, y'all telling me, like, what does that tell you? It has to be some kind of weird, spooky shit going on for her to be mad. You know what I'm saying? And then, oh my God, this is just crazy. Bad Boys is about to come out, and then this shit. And then all you and Will Smith would do is sit at the table talking about bad marriage for life. Who gives each other high fives, being excited about y'all two just having a fucked up ass relationship? This is pure survival. This is why we got rid of the red table. Why didn't you tell us this on the red table? Surviving the fact that Jada Pinkett Smith had everything else to say in the world on the red table, but she never said nothing about Will Smith and Jaden Smith alleged love affair. This is pure survival. And I think you just mad because Jaguar Wright said it first. And this is what you was going to probably put in the second book. You know what I mean? You've been humiliating Will for 1,000 years. So I'm surprised you ain't come out and said this first. So you probably mad at her because she broke the story first. This is crazy, guys.
Now, another thing that, of course, you spoke on last time was, and at the time it happened, was a slap by Will Smith to Chris Rock. We spoke on it. But since then, Jada Pinkett has written a book where she reveals that multiple times she tried to commit suicide.
Yeah.
Not saying exactly what the reason was.
I don't know why she keeps trying. She just get it done. Don't be bad at everything.
Shit.
Yeah. She was an all right actress. She was a terrible wife. She was a bad mother. He's who knew that your husband was doing things to boys and did stuff to your son and you ain't do shit about it. Bilal told me everything.
Wow. Now, y'all hear that? Bilal is the dude that used to work for Will Smith for like 30 years. He was the personal assistant. You know what I'm saying? And Jag and him got a relationship. You know what I mean? Please do Jaden Smith's Surviving Daddy episode. Oh, it's going down. This is pure survival, Angela Licla. I love your name. I just wish I could read it. This is pure survival. But yes, we surviving Jaden Smith and we surviving Jada Pinkett. You know what I'm saying? With her sick ways and upset because she's getting exposed. You are pissed and you are upset, but you was the one making fun of Will Smith first. You the one who let the whole world know how weird that fucking family is. Y'all got so much money. Everybody's high. Even the butler. Even the butler is high. This is pure survival. So how you gonna say you gonna deny what the hell was going on when you didn't even know what was going on in the fucking shit? Jada? You know what I'm talking about? You ain't had a hit movie out since motherfucking Menace to Society when you was trying to talk Kane into leaving with you. We should have known listen, the motherfucker who raised Kane, you had a baby to him. And then you went and got with his young boy. Jada, you was shiesty in every fucking movie. This is pure survival. And then you got Jason beat up and Jason Lyrics. You got him beat up by Tretch. Tretch was your brother, but Jason beat Tretch up in the bathroom. But you did your first butt naked ass scene. I'm not gonna lie, Jada, you did look sexy when you was butt naked in the movie Jason Lyrics. I was a little kid looking at you rolling around in the grass, buck ass naked. This is pure survival. You know what I mean? I was surviving you rolling in the grass, buck-ass naked, when Jason was selling TVs. And you act like you didn't want to get in this car. You'd rather get on the bus like Spike Lee. This is pure survival, Jada. But you're not going to ride off with the money like you did in motherfucking Set It Off. You're not riding off with the money and letting us all get shot up and killed. This is pure survival. So now it's time to come and pay the piper. And motherfucking Jaguar is putting it out there. Jada Pinkett is outraged. And guess who gives a damn? I don't. Surviving the fact that I don't give a shit.
Who knew that your husband was doing things to boys and did stuff to your son and you ain't do shit about it. Bilal told me everything.
Their good friend who
Bilal told me, Jada. told me that you knew Will was your child.
Wow.
Yes, he did. Wonder why he left that out of his Tasha K interview.
Yeah, but in that interview, he said a lot. He said a lot.
He said everything but the thing that was important. That he know that Will Smith raped Jaden. He raped Bashir and he raped Meek Mills, and you know it, Bilal.
Wow. She said Will Smith R-worded Jaden Smith. This is pure survival at this point. And motherfucking Jada Smith is reacting to this. This is what makes me believe that this is definitely certified some exclusive shit. This is pure survival. If this ain't true, I'm telling about somebody was talking about me. I won't say nothing. I'm not gonna say shit if the shit ain't true, but there got to be some truth to this shit. Cause Jada Pinkett is upset and she's threatening to slap. She's threatening to kick. She's threatening to bite. This is pure survival. She's threatening to grow hair. This is crazy, guys.
You're a terrible wife. You're a bad mother. He's a who knew that your husband was doing things to boys and did stuff to your son, and you ain't do shit about it. Bilal told me everything.
Their good friend who
Bilal told me, Jada. He told me that you knew Will was your child.
Wow.
Yes, he did. Wonder why he left that out of his Tasha K interview.
Yeah, but in that interview, he said a lot. He said,
Yes, do anybody know? Like she said, she wondered why that Bilal didn't say this part in Tasha K's interview. Why did he leave it out? This is pure stone cold survival at this point. Y'all got to smash that like button. Shout out to the 2,100 motherfuckers in the building. It's going down. Jaguar Wright versus Jada Pinkett Smith. Oh, this is going to be crazy.
their good friend who
Bilal told me, Jada. He told me that you knew Will was your child.
Wow.
Yes, he did. Wonder why he left that out of his Tasha K interview.
Yeah, but in that interview, he said a lot. He said a lot.
He said everything but the thing that was important. That he know that Will Smith raped Jaden. He raped Bashir and he raped Meek Mills, and you know it, Bilal.
Wow.
Now I'm getting up how far in the desert you run. You'll go from a Philly nigga to a San, they'll still get you.
Wow, so she's saying that Bilal, the boy that was working for Will Smith, that he hiding somewhere in the desert. He hiding somewhere in the desert, running with no shoes on. This is pure survival. Would somebody find Bilal? What happened to Bilal? Bilal is running with no motherfucking shoes on. Talking about save me from Jada. Save me from Jada. This is crazy, guys. Yo, I'm telling you, when motherfuckers start speaking the truth and start saying shit, like Jaguar Wright is just not afraid. Y'all just gotta give her a props. She not afraid to say what it is. If the shit's not true, then why ain't nothing happening? Why is Jada just up there tweeting, deleting tweets, making little Instagram threats? Jaden Smith out looking for little brand new dresses. You know what I'm saying? This is pure survival. Smash that like button. I believe every word, Jag. I don't give a damn. I believe every word. Because everything she's doing is a sign of guilt. We need to know where Bilal is at. Bilal is running around in the desert, buck-ass naked, with no socks and shoes on. This is pure survival.
Left that out of his Tasha K interview.
Yeah, but in that interview, he said a lot. He said a lot.
He said everything but the thing that was important. That he know that Will Smith raped Jaden. He raped Bashir and he raped Meek Mills, and you know it, Bilal.
Wow.
Now I'm getting up how far in the desert you run. from a Philly nigga to a saying, they'll still get you.
He's Philly though, Jan. It's Philly.
You know, he Meek Milk.
Wow.
As far as I'm concerned, he Meek Milk. I ain't calling him Mill no more. That's Milk. That's Meek Milk.
Wow.
Added to the honeycomb. You got a meal.
So you
see, and I don't know what the Meek Milk it stand for. I don't know what the Meek Milk stand for. This is pure survival. Meek Milk, she might be talking about, because y'all know sperm look like milk. Sperm looks like milk. We're surviving, Meek Milk. This is pure survival. You know what I'm talking about? God damn, Jag went in on this. I'm telling you, if y'all ain't see this interview, y'all got to see it. And motherfucking celebrities is reacting, going crazy. Got to be some truth to this shit.
believe the Dwayne Martin story that could
Of
happen.
course. Everybody know this. Everybody knew they was, just ain't nobody know Dwayne was folding him over like that, taking him to Panel Town.
Wow.
And all these blacks running around marrying these, sitting there convincing other women to go chase a fag.
Wow.
Go get you. Look at my, it isn't he? Can you imagine if he's told the truth about their relationships? I want you to meet my husband. He a fag. Would you like to come over?
Listen, Jada Pinkett Smith cannot handle this woman in a room by herself. Her and Jag, this is pure survival at this point. So Jada, you might well just be quiet. You've said worse. Well, I don't know if it's worse than this, but you said terrible things about Will yourself. You know what I'm saying? This is pure survival. You've been open the door, talking about your husband like a dog. Y'all not even together. Y'all don't even go together no more. Y'all been pretending on the red carpet all this long time. Lies and deception. And you got Chris Rock slapped. This is pure survival. They still got Chris Rock facial skin. I told y'all at the Oscars, somebody almost slipped and fell off of Chris Rock facial skin. This is pure survival. We still are surviving Chris Rock facial skin still on the stage from getting slapped so hard by Will Smith. This is pure survival. And that was all your fault, Jada. You were supposed to be giving August Alsina therapy. Instead, you put that old monkey on him. This is pure survival. You know what I mean? And you supposed to have some real good vagina. How your vagina is so terrible that it just makes a motherfucker want to say, fuck it, I got some of Jada's vagina. I want to go get me a boyfriend after that. I'm going to get a boyfriend. This is pure survival. You made that little boy went and go get him a boyfriend. That's how crazy that vagina was. And Will, they already been saying him and Dwayne go together. They buying each other gifts and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, Will. I still love your work. This is pure survival. I don't really care about your sex thing, but if you done something, you know, to your son, allegedly, I don't know what to say about that. Now, that hit different. And Jada got to be the first one reacting. She don't even give you a chance to say shit, Will. She's been closing your mouth, holding cameras in your face, going live in your house. We seen the abuse, Will. This is pure survival.
Martin story that could happen.
Of course. Everybody know this. Everybody knew they was, just ain't nobody know Dwayne was folding him over like that, taking him to Panel Town. And all these blacks running around marrying these, sitting there convincing other women to go chase a fag. Go get you.
Yeah.
Look at my, it isn't he? Can you imagine if he's told the truth about their relationships? I want you to meet my husband. He a fag. Would you like to come over? I'll make cookies.
Wow.
Now, Jag, you know.
That's what these is doing. Hey, young man. Come on over.
Wow.
My husband just wants to touch you for a little while on camera. I promise you, you won't feel a thing. Sniff this.
Wow. This is pure survival. Like, she don't hold no punches. This is part 2, the real life street stars. She ain't holding no punches. This is pure survival. And then Jaguar Wright just put this shit out around the summertime. Sit back and unwind. Sit back and unwind. This is crazy, guys. Here it is, the groove slightly transformed. Just a bit of a break from the norm. It's just a little something to break from the not need of all that hardcore. This is pure survival. We are surviving Jaguar Wright, exposing this shit right before the summertime. And Jada Pinkett is going off. Is she going off? Now look, I got to bring something back, right? Now listen. Now she's upset with Jaguar Wright, right? And she's going off. But tell me this. I had to do some homework, Jada. I had to do some homework. Now tell me why. If this isn't true, right? This was years ago. I had to look it up. And look what Will Smith was doing to Jaden Smith. Now, all the fathers out there, if y'all would kiss your son in the mouth like this, that's to each his own. I have a son. You know what I'm saying? My son will be 18 this year. I've never kissed my son in the mouth. That's not happening. I can't do it. Like, look at this shit. And Jaden.
We all know Will Smith loves his son Jaden Smith, but he may have shown his mini-me too much love during a recent interview. Still promoting their film After Earth, the father-son duo appeared on Thailand's The Woody Show, and during the interview, Papa Smith planted a wet one right on Jaden's lips.
You're not looking kiss my son. Come on.
Did you see that? This is pure survival. Will Smith just kissed that boy in his mouth. Now, if you didn't do this shit on purpose, Will, it turned that boy. It made him turn the butt cheek. It made your son turn the butt cheek. Surviving the fact that it made your son turn the butt cheek. This is pure survival. You stuck your tongue in Jaden's mouth while you had a mohawk. While wearing a mohawk. This is pure survival. Look at this shit.
Still promoting their film After Earth, the father-son duo appeared on Thailand's The Woody Show, and during the interview, Papa Smith planted a wet one right on Jaden's lips.
You're not looking kiss my son. Come on.
No, hold. Did y'all get down in the mouth? I keep missing it. Look how he got in the mouth. This is pure stone cold sicko survival at this point. You kissed your son. You put your tongue down his mouth. And now he's in love with Justin Bieber. He's cheating on Tyler, the Creator. Look at this. This is pure survival, guys. I had to look this up. Some people might think that this is appropriate. Right? Now that I've seen that Jada Pinkett is going off about Jaguar Wright, part 2 of her interview on a Real Life Street Stars, okay, that just came out today, 3 hours ago, and she tweeting crazy shit. You know what I mean? Because she upset and it's on and making up all these, you know what I mean? She talking about it's on. You don't live in Baltimore no more, Jada. This is pure survival. And you talking about it's on? And look at this. I had to look this shit up. I said, yo, this is a very weird joint. I seen it a long time. No, I never seen it though. And I know this is from a long time ago. Salute to who just said that this was a long time ago. I did not peep this. But when I just went to look it back, because I'm like, why is Jada so upset? And then I look at this shit. This kind of looks kind of suspicious. This looks kind of crazy, guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, why did he have to take and kiss him like to that point? You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying that you and Jaden used to go together, Will, but I'm saying you doing this to this boy to this point, it could have made him, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't know about this. Like, it seemed like he was trying to duck it at the time. He was like, Daddy, get out of my face. Tell her the crib is my boyfriend. Why are you kissing me? I'm cheating. Tell her the crib is my boyfriend. Look what you was doing to that boy. This is pure survival, guys. This just looks kind of awkward. I'm sorry. It just does.
But he may have shown his mini-me too much love during a recent interview.
They said he showed him too much
promoting their film After Earth, the father-son duo appeared on Thailand's The Woody Show, and during the interview, Papa Smith planted a wet one right on Jaden's lips.
You're not looking kiss my son. Come on.
Jaden jumped up and ran from his overly affectionate dad, but told me during our sit down about After Earth that Will embarrasses him like that all the time. Did he try and like kiss you and stuff? I saw you guys on Ellen and you were like, a lot?
All the time.
So even on
Wow, this is pure survival. Jaden got up and hauled ass like his father breath stunk. This is pure survival. And he just told this interview lady that Will Smith does that to him all the time. Does that to him all the time. So if you kissing this boy on the mouth like this all the time, oh, he can fuck around and fall in love with you, Will, and on accident. And didn't know it. Like, my dad just, oh my God, that shit tastes good. I'm gonna go get me a boyfriend. He said that you do it to him all the time. This is pure survival.
Jaden jumped up and ran from his overly affectionate dad, but told me during our sit down about After Earth that Will embarrasses him like that all the time. Did he try and like kiss you and stuff? I saw you guys on Ellen and you were like, a lot?
All the time.
So even on set, he wasn't even trying to like...
Not on the set he wasn't trying to kiss me, but after the set he'll try to kiss me or...
Wow, so the boy can't even do his movie. This is pure survival. The boy can't even do his movie. And he said, no, my dad won't, French kiss me. You know what I mean? And I'm saying it in them words. I don't care. I seen what that kiss looked like. He said he don't do it in front of the people in the movie, but he do it after the set. After the set. You know what I mean? It's a good job, son. Come here. Give me on a kisser. Come here on a kisser. I don't want the cheek. I want to kiss her. This is pure survival at this point.
So even on set, he wasn't even trying to...
Not on the set he wasn't trying to kiss me, but after the set he'll try to kiss me or anywhere else.
Wow, so he'll try to kiss him anywhere else. This is crazy, guys. I'm sorry. I had to go and do my homework. I'm like, Jaguar came hard, you know what I'm saying? And then Jada Pinkett allegedly out there tweaking for the weekend, and she all of a sudden upset and so fired up and making all these, crazy ass remarks and shit. And people like, oh, that's not really Jada's account. But all of a sudden, when this interview come out, now it's somebody with a Jada Pinkett Smith name saying all kinds of crazy shit, like all upset, going off. This is pure survival. So it has to be some kind of truth to it. I'm telling you,
young man.
ever since I've been hearing all this type of shit, at first I ain't used to believe all this stuff. You know what I mean? Because I never was in the industry to know, like, damn, you know what I mean? But when you hear these victims and people that went through this shit, I've been watching the Hollywood stuff with the little kids, the Nickelodeon kids. Did y'all see that? With the Nickelodeon kids that was being touched inappropriate? All that stuff is pure survival. So you can't put nothing past nobody. Even the people we looked at as heroes and all that shit when we was younger, it was stuff going on. We just have to accept the damn truth. This is pure survival. And we need somebody to say it. Somebody that got to say it. Because if you look at what Jaguar Wright was saying in the interview, that she's been exposing this stuff to open up the door for the new generation. So the new generation of entertainers, young actors, young child stars, they don't have to go through getting hugged from the front and hugged from the back. They don't got to worry about the butt-naked gay vampires upside down to wear garlic on their neck. This is pure survival. So she's trying to make a change. She's trying to make a change. And by making a change, she got to expose what's been going on. The world got to know to get this shit to stop.
Take down old Sam Houston.
Come on now. It'll be a problem.
It'd be carnage.
It'll be a problem.
Sam Houston there, he gonna stay there.
So, Jack,
every time I drive past, that's all I hear.
Nick. Now, another thing that, of course, you spoke on last time was, and at the time it happened, was a slap by Will Smith to Chris Rock. We spoke on it. But since then, Jada Pinkett has written a book where she reveals that multiple times she tried to commit suicide.
Yeah.
Not saying exactly what the reason was.
I don't know why she keeps trying. She just get it done. Don't be bad at everything.
Shit. Yeah.
You was an all right actress. You was a terrible wife. You was a bad mother.
Wow.
He's Kirk, who knew that your husband was doing things to boys and did stuff to your son, and you ain't do shit about it.
Wow.
But Lyle told me everything.
Their good friend who.
But Lyle told me, Jada. He told me that you knew Will was f***ing your child. Yes, he did. Wonder why he left that out of his Tasha K interview.
Now that's just like things that make you go home. Things that make you go home. Why didn't Blau say that in the interview with Tasha K? This is pure Stone Cold survival. There's so many Hollywood secrets. We've been lied to. We've been deceived. I know Uncle Phil is looking down. Will, I'm telling you, Will, like I'm just saying, Will, like if this true, Uncle Phil is looking down on you and he's so disappointed. He's so disappointed at this point. This is pure survival. Look at that. And
now, another thing that, of course, you spoke on last time was, and at the time it happened, was a slap by Will Smith to Chris Rock. We spoke on it. But since then, Jada Pinkett has written a book where she reveals that multiple times she tried to commit suicide.
Yeah.
Not saying exactly what the reason was.
I don't know why she keeps trying. She just get it done. Don't be bad at everything.
Shit.
Yeah. You was an all right actress. You was a terrible wife. You was a bad mother.
wow.
He's who knew that your husband was doing things to boys and did stuff to your son, and you ain't do shit about it. Bilal told me everything.
Their good friend who
Bilal told me, Jada. He told me that you knew Will was your child.
Wow.
Yes, he did. Wonder why he left that out of his Tasha K interview.
In that interview, he said a lot. He said a lot.
He said everything but the thing that was
We must meditate. This is pure survival. We must meditate during survival. This is crazy. Keep me away. Take on me. Take me up. I'll be good. This is pure survival at this point. This is pure survival. You guys do not understand how important meditation is. You don't understand. We are surviving Jada Pinkett, and we are surviving Will Smith allegedly having a secret gay love affair with his son, and Jada's going off. She's snapping like a bucket of crabs. God damn it. You know what I'm saying? And Jag just put it out there, and now she upset. I want to see what you say on TMZ about this, Jada. Y'all remember when Cat Williams shit first came out, and all the celebrities was coming out, not denying the shit, but saying little shit that they was upset. This is the same thing. With her interview coming out like this, and now Jada Pinkett is just all of a sudden so hostile, act like she want to slap somebody. You didn't slap nobody. You talk Will Smith into slapping Chris. This is pure survival. You know what I'm talking about? You the type that'll get in the fight when you got a bunch of motherfuckers and send them to do the shit. Jada! This is crazy, guys.
They made a big deal over Robert E. Lee. Imagine what they would do if you tried to take down old Sam Houston.
Come on now. It'll be a problem.
It'd be carnage.
It'll be a problem.
Sam Houston there ain't gonna stay there.
So, Jack.
Look, we must protect Jag. We must protect her because she got more courage than a little bit.
Now, another thing that, of course, you spoke on last time was, and at the time it happened, was a slap by Will Smith to Chris Rock. We spoke on it. But since then, Jada Pinkett has written a book where she reveals that multiple times she tried to commit suicide.
Yeah.
Not saying exactly what the reason was.
I don't know why she keeps trying. She just get it done. Don't be bad at everything.
Shit.
You was an all right actress. You was a terrible wife. You was a bad mother. He's who knew that your husband was doing things to boys and did stuff to your son, and you ain't do shit about it. But
Listen, Jag, I'm sorry. I had to stop this again. I know y'all like this motherfucker. Keep on stopping. Salute to Karen. You are my favorite person on YouTube. This is pure survival. Thank you, Karen. You listen, Karen. That's nothing but love. You see, I had to bring the king crown. Now, I don't want to be the king comic of YouTube. I don't want to be that. There's too many funny motherfuckers in the world. But I just threw the crown on today. I don't know what I was. I was just feeling like throwing the crown on. This is pure stone cold crown survival at this point. But Jag, I'm gonna tell you right now, we are surviving whatever you was eating. Whatever you was eating, that shit sound like it tastes good than a motherfucker. I'm not gonna lie. Whatever Jaguar Wright was eating right here, that shit sound like it was tasting good. This is pure survival. We're surviving whatever the fuck she was eating at the time she was exposing Will Smith and Jada Pinkett's fuckery. This is pure survival.
What the reason was?
I don't know why she keeps trying. She just get it done. Don't be bad at everything.
Shit.
Yeah. You was an all right actress. You was a terrible wife. You was a bad mother. He's Kirk, who knew that your husband was doing things to boys and did stuff to your son, and you ain't do shit about it. Bilal told me everything.
Their good friend who
Bilal told me, Jada. He told me that you knew Will was your child. As he did. Wonder why he left that out of his Tasha K interview.
In that interview, he said a lot. He said a lot.
He said everything but the thing that was important. That he know that Will Smith raped Jaden. He raped Bashir and he raped Meek Mills, and you know Bilal.
Wow.
Now I don't give no how far in the desert you run. You'll go from a Philly nigga to a Sand, they'll still get you.
He's Philly though, James. Philly.
You know, he Meek Milk. As far as I'm concerned, he Meek Milk.
And you know what? I'm from Philadelphia myself, guys. And it ain't where you from, it's where you at and where you trying to go. And just because we from the same city, if you do some weird, freaky fuck shit, I'm not going to defend you just because we from the same city. This is pure survival. I judge people off of people. I judge you off of you as an individual, as a person, god damn it. This is pure survival. I'm not going to say, oh, he from my city, so I'm going to just defend the motherfucker. Absolutely, the cootly, the doodly not. God damn it. And I don't even know what absolutely, the doodly it means. This is pure survival. The shit just came out.
I ain't calling them milk no more. That's milk. That's meat and milk. Add it to the honeycomb. You got a meal.
So you believe the Dwayne Martin story that could happen?
Of course. Everybody know that shit. Everybody knew they was just ain't nobody know Dwayne was folding him over like that, taking him to Pound Town. And all these blacks running around marrying these, sitting there convincing other women to go chase a fag. Go get you. Look at my, it isn't he? Can you imagine if these told the truth about their relationships? I want you to meet my husband. He a fag. Would you like to come over? I'll make cookies.
Wow, that sound like the How to Catch a Predator, the Chris Hansen joint. Remember how the little girl be like, I made some cookies. Want any tea? When the predator showed up at the house, I made some cookies. Want any tea? This is pure survival. And let me tell you something, guys. Smash that like button. Salute to the 1,900 people in the building. We are surviving the fact that every time I post a picture, y'all just go ahead on and marry me. Y'all just go and marry me. This is pure stone cold survival, okay? Now, Jamil got a girlfriend, okay? That's true, but I'm not the fuck married. Every time I turn around, I post a picture, y'all be like, oh, look at Jamil, oh, him and his wife. This is pure survival. We're surviving the fact that Jamil been married before, but Jamil is not married right now. But he does have a girlfriend. This is pure survival. But I'm just trying to say, because marriage is a different thing. When I think about that shit, I'm spooked out. Not saying nothing bad about my ex-wife. This is pure survival. But I'm not, And then the woman that I posted the picture of, that's just a friend of mine. This is pure survival. Y'all was trying to make it like we go together. Oh, y'all look so beautiful together. I'm like, so y'all must don't remember what my girlfriend looked like then. Because anytime I post a picture with a female, y'all be like, oh, they go together. Oh, they look so wonderful. Thank y'all for the compliment, but I want to just keep the shit real and true with y'all. This is pure survival. The last picture I post with the little light-skinned tenderoni right there, that's just one of my homegirls. This is pure survival. Don't just go and try to marry me the fuck right away. This is pure survival at this point. You hear her talk about the marriage and the husbands and all. No, I'm not in a rush for none of that. Jamil done been through it. Been there, done that like Dr. Dre. This is pure survival. It took me a year and a half to get my motherfucking divorce. A year and a half. It was fast as a motherfucker for me to do it. Oh, it was easy to go in front of Johanna. Johanna, I love her so much. I just want to marry her right the fuck now. You know what I'm talking about? 2 minutes later, when I got out the fucking thing, I was like, I want out of this shit. This is pure survival. I'm not even going front. Even when we got our marriage license, I'll be honest with y'all, right? Reason why, because you got 90 days in Pennsylvania to actually go through with the wedding, with the marriage. You know what I mean? When you get a marriage license, you got 90 days. I'm not going front. My ex-wife told me, look, if we don't go do the finalize it to go in front of the judge, she said, you ain't gonna get no pussy until you fucking marry me. Swear to God on my kids, she said that. This is pure survival. And I said, fuck it, where do I sign? I'm admitting to you motherfuckers, I don't give a goddamn. This is pure survival. We're surviving the fact that Jamil actually got married because she told me I wasn't going to get no more pussy and she wasn't going to make my penis disappear until I actually went through with it. This is pure survival. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not ashamed to tell you motherfuckers, yes, that's the decision I made. I was a younger person. This is pure survival. But I learned from that shit. I don't give a damn. I'll carry my motherfucking divorce thing in my phone and I hold it with honors. Surprised that shit ain't hanging up on the wall. This is pure survival at this point. Look, y'all just had me do a rant. I just did a whole Jada Pinkett rant. You know what I mean? Because I take that shit personal when y'all keep trying to marry me and shit. Like, oh, I'll be like, stop all that shit, goddammit. I ain't there, at that point right now. You know what I'm saying? My divorce went through in 2000. I think I left, 2019, and I ain't get my divorce shit didn't settle until 2022. This is pure stone cold survival. I'm telling you, it's easy to get married, but it's hard as shit to get out of it. It's just like jail. Go to jail if you've never been there. It's easy as fuck to go, but it's hard as a motherfucker to get out. It's pure survival at this point. I'm like, so I gotta follow all these instructions? Like, you gotta drop off one piece of paper. Okay, look, I said I don't want her no more. She don't want me no more, goddammit. You know what I mean? Do we got any property? No, we ain't got shit. She can keep it. I got cell phone cases, couple chargers, couple batteries, an empty remote. She can have everything, Your Honor. This is pure survival. Just let me out of this shit. You know what I mean? But you got to go through like 4 or 5 different steps throughout the months. You forgetting that you supposed to fill out shit. It's hard as shit to get out of that shit. So when you get married, make sure that you really want to do it. Like, I really love you. You are forever. You know what I mean? We're going to get matching motherfucking wheelchairs in the nursing home. We're just going to love each other for life. You know what I'm talking about? I wish that I could have this moment for life, for life. This is pure survival. But don't just try to marry me like that. You know what I mean? Let me feel the motherfucker first. Fuck that.
To take down old Sam Houston.
Come on now. It'll be a problem.
It'd be carnage.
It'll be a problem.
Sam Houston there ain't gonna stay there.
So, Jack,
every time I drive past, that's all I hear.
Nick. Now, another thing that, of course, you spoke on last time was, and at the time it happened, was a slap by Will Smith to Chris Rock. We spoke on it. But since then, Jada Pinkett has written a book where she reveals that multiple times she tried to commit suicide.
Yeah.
not saying exactly what the reason was.
I don't know why she keeps trying. She just get it done. Don't be bad at everything.
Shit.
Yeah. You was an all right actress. You was a terrible wife. You was a bad mother. He's a who knew that your husband was doing things to boys and did stuff to your son, and you ain't do shit about it. Bilal told me everything.
Their good friend who
Bilal told me, Jada. He told me that you knew Will was f***ing your child. As he did. Wonder why he left that out of his Tasha K interview.
In that interview, he said a lot. He said a lot.
He said everything but the thing that was important. That he know that Will Smith raped Jaden. He raped Bashir and he raped Neek Mills, and you know it, Bilal.
That's pure survival.
Now you know how far in the desert you run. You'll go from a Philly nigga to a sand, they'll still get you.
He's Philly though, James. Philly.
You know, he Meek Milk. As far as I'm concerned, he Meek Milk. I ain't calling him Nil no more. That's milk. That's Meek Milk. Added to the honeycomb. You got a meal.
So you believe the Dwayne Martin story that could happen?
Of course, everybody know that shit. Everybody knew they was just ain't nobody know Dwayne was folding him over like that, taking him to Pound Town.
Taking that
And all
man
these black
to Pound Town. Listen, guys, my Instagram is Jamil Peterson, Mr. I Am Comedy. Same thing as my YouTube. Follow me and I'll follow you back. If you get any information on anything in Hollywood, not just Jada, not just Diddy Glover, all of them, send it to me. We're going to see if we can react to it. This is pure Stone Cold survival. We are surviving Jada Pinkett going off because Jaguar Wright exposed Will Smith supposedly, you know what I mean, doing some things to Jaden. And I just showed y'all Will was kissing this boy like in his mouth, and to where Jaden got up to haul ass and run. This is pure survival. So, and he said that Will be doing it to him all the time. That's something that Jaden said out of his own mouth. You know what I mean? So the shit kind of look kind of spooky. And if Jada Pinkett is pissed off like she is, I know she going to be doing a press run. She probably going to try to put out another book right now. This is pure survival. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, we must give it to Jag for having the courage to do this and be fearless. And if these things, like I said, it was no truth to it, then why ain't they doing nothing? She already threatened the dude Bilal for Bilal saying what he said on Tasha K interview about Will Smith getting his back blown out. This is pure survival. And I'm not afraid of Jada Pinkett because she know I know karate. I was a burgundy belt. Y'all don't understand. Do your homework like YFBJ Maine on a burgundy belt. This is pure Stone Cold survival at this point. A burgundy belt is a very high ranking in karate. It's a very high ranking. You know what I'm saying? I can start a fire with my bare hands. This is pure Stone Cold survival at this point. But like I said, Jag got the courage to come out and do this. You know what I'm saying? And I had to react that Jada Pinkett Smith is outraged right now. So I can only imagine what this woman is going to do. Far as going on a press run, we've seen it. I think she's more jealous of her saying something exclusive that she didn't think about. If she would have took Tupac's pecker out of her mouth, she could have thought of something else new to talk about. This is pure Stone Cold survival. And rest in peace to Tupac. But Jada, I know Tupac, he probably been sitting up there, up in a better life in paradise, looking down on you like, please take my cock out of your mouth. This is pure survival. So you done ran out of shit to talk about. So now Jaguar just gave you something that you can go off about, Jada. I'm telling you, if you want to come out with another worthy part two, this would be pure Stone Cold worthy survival, Miss Alopecia. Should be some shit right now. You better get your pen and your paper Go into the guest room. Look, Pac, I'm about to come back. I'm telling you, I got something better. This woman named Jaguar Wright, she wants to smoke. I'm about to go at her. This is pure survival at this point. Salute to everybody, man. Smash that like button. Share this video. Like and subscribe. Like I told y'all, my Instagram, Jamil Peterson, Mr. I Am Comedy. Follow me, and I'll follow you back. This is pure survival at this point.